I'm very curious to see what GrumpyKittens is gonna do in this game because they have no Protoss. And usually you do want a Protoss. Protoss is one of the races that can stack the earliest.
They are very. Protoss is the strongest race you can have in earliest first 5 minutes.
After that, it kind of dies out. But for those first 5 minutes, that can mean the whole game. And so
Yes,
that's why
yes.
it's very important to have a Protoss on your team.
I will be very, very surprised, for example, if Grumpy Kittens decide that, hey, let's do no Protoss game in finals or semifinals. I will be surprised to see that. So hi guys in the stream. Hi Ashgan. Thanks to everybody for being here. I hope nobody dropped again in the loading screen. Okay, we are in. Great. Oh, so we have double gas opener straight away. Okay, we have gas on M6 too. So he probably reads the game pretty good. I haven't
We also have
noticed.
4 T2 openers.
4, yes, exactly. I have a suspicion that the 3 Marines are not gonna be enough to kill the Lynx here. Kokoman probably needs to control the Reaper grenades, so they don't get wasted on the bunker. You can save them up, disabling them in F3 menu, and use them when it's needed.
Okay, so actually, top team went all tier 2.
Amsk
All
is
three
going
of them.
Battlecruiser. Amsk is going Battlecruiser. He's loading for T3. It's gonna be a
Yep.
spicy game.
We also have bottom team's last player going T2 as well.
And Triss is saving minerals. He's at 700 minerals, so I'm really curious to see what Triss is going to do.
I'm only guessing he is waiting for Amsux to drop his
Actually, bottom team might
DP.
take middle right now. If
Bottom team is now at 5 gas. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
yeah,
Okay.
but blue flame hellbats are actually very strong against Zerglings. They roast infinite amounts of lanes.
The bottom
Actually,
team had a lot of potential to take the bunker early here, but it doesn't look like they will do so.
Tris is going Ravens.
And still no units out of Amsux.
What is this game? Amsix is waiting for his Battlecruiser.
Okay, Zealots don't shoot up, and so the top team will take middle now.
Nice micro from Tris, just to throw one turret to distract the Zealots. Very nice, very good. I suspect he's gonna... I'm not sure what disable Matrix, but sure. I guess it's more for the Lynx, so the Lynx survive. Okay, one River survive. Cyclones
5 Cyclones.
versus Batcruiser. Cyclones are a very good unit to have.
Oh, this is going to be interesting to
Wait,
see.
did he scan? Let me see. He did not. There was no scan on, but he is expecting the Battlecruiser. Probably because he was looking at the replays. Yeah, the problem
Okay,
is that
but
you need to spread the units so the teleportation doesn't really affect your wave that much.
actually the battlecruiser goes down.
Archons.
Yeah, the Archons unfortunately are going to get a beating here.
That's a unit
What a
that
complete disaster.
I was not expecting that unit there. Like, oh
Triss
my god.
flawlessly counters Science Wave. What a complete disaster.
Archons is like when I'm considering like from all the units possibly could be, I think it lies around the same where you could have between Oracle Adept, Zealot, and Archon. These are the 4 units you should never get versus Raven Liberator.
Yeah, against Liberators, you really want to mass a lot of Stalkers and blink towards the sides. That way you can evade the Liberators, and if you micro just right your Stalkers, you can even evade the interference matrices.
Yeah, I was not expecting to see that. And he gets more. It's gonna be very painful to watch this in a replay for him. And there's no point of pinging because it's not gonna... doesn't matter. Yeah, in this case you can see that the bottom team is completely outmatched by the GrumpyKittens. And there goes the bunker.
Yeah, there's nothing that bottom can do. Top just has stacked so well. Those batter cruisers are still alive. There's a 3T wave stack.
Well, even
And
if the
when you
bottom team manages to stack somehow, but the problem is the Archons versus Libraven. This is just no way. Somebody needs to tell him in the team that this is just no way.
and he gets one more Archon, so he actually believes in the Archons.
Wow, this is really painful to watch.
There's an interference matrix for each Archon. It's just doing absolutely nothing. Oh,
Yes,
but hold on,
because
the Ravens are flying away.
and Archons have +2.
Okay, he finally gets some Void Rays. Void Rays are not bad, but the problem is that green already has so many Ravens, he can interference matrix each Void Ray and get enough turrets to clear them out each time. And once you reveal you go Void Rays, all Triss has to do is he gets some Thors, and the game is pretty much over from there.
The problem with the Void Ray is that it can be Yamato down, and then they reach and they receive Ravens in front, and Void Ray doesn't do any damage versus Ravens.
And bottom team actually going for tons of gases, almost on par with the top team. Right now it's 7 gases to 5. I mean, there's just not a lot to say here, right? Like, it seems like the top team is so commanding. Science Wave is doing absolutely nothing. The Archons die either against Amsux or against Triss. And they do absolutely nothing. So those both ways stack, and there's just no potential for comeback here. Now, this is going to be a slow game because Battlecruisers, Liberators, and Ravens are not particularly good against killing the Nexus. So this is going to take a while.
Sorry, I had to alt tab for a second because there's some activity going regarding the following games that we have scheduled.
Yes?
So we have a ghost from Imsex. He's gonna do EMP on the Archons. Next wave probably.
Yeah, that ghost just stood there and died. Didn't really accomplish much. I think Tris is getting ready to push this game because he's adding Marauders. And usually when you add Marauders, you're going for the kill.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the problem with Cyclones. Cyclones are actually very expensive. They're 140 each, right?
Yes, they
Um,
are.
yes, 140 each, and they just died to the Liberators. They didn't really accomplish anything.
Yeah, I mean the thing, like we mentioned this past game that Grumpy Kittens has played in, is this team has been playing for a very long time together, so they have all kind of strategies. Nobody ever knows what to expect, so the best thing that people can do is try to adjust to what they're doing. Um, so no, yeah, I mean nobody would have expected someone to open BC or
What do you mean?
Raven.
DCOP. Like he even
Okay,
got
and
Cyclones before he scanned or saw the Battlecruiser. Like I think he was expecting Battlecruiser.
even the Vikings are landing to help with this one out, but it's not gonna be enough. The Ravagers clear everything.
So it's interesting that Kachar is going Ravagers. Usually Ravagers is not his favorite unit. He he's a bit skeptical against them, but in this game they are pulling out every strategy they can from different corners of the playbook.
Did you manage to watch those EMPs?
I didn't saw it. No, I was looking at the Battlecruisers.
Amsuc's hit with EMPs like 4 Archons and like 4 Void Rays.
Oh, very nice, very nice. I will look in the next way when it comes.
Okay, and here's the problem with Vikings. Vikings, you might think is the best anti-air, but really you want Thors. Because right now you have Vikings, and the Vikings weren't even able to clear the air. But high impact Thors is really the anti-air of Terran.
Or you think this is it? Ravager is gonna clean it up.
Okay,
GG, well played.
GG's.
So
I think
this
that
this
answered your
is
questions of why he was going for Ravagers.
yes. Yeah, interesting game. Definitely interesting game.